Breaking Bad, they
Yeah.
put chili pepper in the meth originally. It was his own
Oh,
formula.
that was
That
the
was
guy.
that was
That
that
was
was
that was
Taco or
Jesse.
Teco or whatever the fuck his name
I
was.
thought that was what Jesse was doing. Walter was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
You put chili powder in the meth? I don't know anything about meth, but I know you don't put chili powder in meth.
Yes. No, it makes it spicy or
It's not a taquito, Jesse."
Yeah. Yeah. I need to rewatch
That's a
that
show. I was about to say that's a show I'll never rewatch.
Really?
You'll
Like
never
that
rewatch?
and Game of Thrones. I'll never rewatch those.
You didn't like. I thought the ending of Breaking Bad was super satisfying, opposite of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Look, they wrote it up real nicely. I do think it was a very good ending. It's just not the ending that I wanted. Now, look, I accept the ending. Unlike Game of Thrones, I'm unaccepting of that ending. I think that's horseshit, and I find it to be insulting.
Yeah. For sure.
But with Breaking Bad, I'm like, that's a smart ending. That's a realistic ending. That's a good ending. It's just not what I would have preferred, because I like Walt. Walt's supposed to be the bad guy, and you're supposed to start hating Walt, I guess. I like Walt. I hate Walt's family at the end. I wish that the Mexicans had killed them. That fat, mouthy cunt of a wife of his and that crippled fucking kid of his needed to go. I wanted Walt to go fucking Scarface style for another season. I wanted him to be the Tony Montana of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just
That would have been
fucking
good.
I wanted that. I wanted him to go out on top in a blaze of glory. And not, limping to the end of the race with his family having abandoned him. And
Yeah, Skylar at no point during that show was I like, oh, she's fun. Like she sucks.
she's just
And then the kid just, but dad, are we gonna have breakfast? Like that kind of shit. Like, no, that sucks.
Gee, Crip.
You guys lay on her so hard. She had to protect her family from the man who was supposed to protect her family.
Don't care. It was boring.
Right? Initially, she wanted a divorce, but she stuck with him, and she became the money launderer.
What about that lazy hand job? Remember that?
All right, you went over. Yeah.
This is not a good wife.
Yeah.
She's not a partner. She's an associate.
Yeah.
She's a cunt.
I really am having a hard time getting over the lazy hand
And
job.
look, and when I talk about like her gaining weight, people are like, well, she was pregnant. In the show, she was.
Dude, you didn't see El Camino yet,
just
did you?
liked Big Macs.
Did you see El Camino?
I haven't
No,
watched it
I
because
haven't
of
watched it
my hatred for the end.
Okay, so El Camino doesn't
take
take place at the end. El Camino, I'm not that good at Breaking Bad to tell you, but remember when Jesse was like locked up underground for some period of time?
I do.
I think it took place right after that, but before the ending. The challenge is it jumps around in timeline a lot, but the characters are all older. I mean, I should say the actors are all older. So I'm trying to figure out that like this happened at the beginning, but who's the blonde guy who's he seemed nice, but he was actually really cruel?
Meth Damon.
Perfect. Meth Damon. Well, Meth Damon has gained a lot of weight since he was filmed 10 years ago. He looks 20 years older.
Bloated is the word you're looking for.
But it added weight to him in a non-flattering way and age. And so I'm trying to understand this timeline. Like Meth Damon is supposed to be younger here, but when it's like the flashbacks where he's older, and it for me it was
He needs
difficult.
a badge or something that says 27. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's just out there and they're like asking him to drive. He's like, but I've only just got my license. Like,
what's Jesse's actor's name? Aaron something maybe?
Aaron Paul.
Okay. Yeah. So Aaron Paul actually aged really well. He could pass for the whole thing. But a lot of the other actors had aged a ton, and it made it challenging for me to follow the timeline.
Yeah.
I bet what's his name? The fat cop. I don't know if he's in it.
Hank?
Yeah, Hank. I bet he has not aged well.
Uncle Hank.
But Uncle Hank. I love doing Jimmy voice. It's so fun.
Yeah, fuck all those motherfuckers. I hated them all. Walt was my guy. When Hank finds out and he's not like, he's a cop. Being a cop is his job. All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Walter is his family. He should be like, look, Walter, You're leaving this town. You're out of my jurisdiction. You do you. I do me. I don't want to see you again. That should have been his reaction. Instead, he's like, I'm taking you down one way or another. And Walt's like, watch your step. And it's just like, now they're enemies. And then Walt makes that video. Oh, when he made that cool video. And I love the parodies of Hank and Marie watching the Walt video where he's like, he's saying that like he's implicating Hank as the drug kingpin and how Hank's been threatening him and making him cook meth and how like in case anyone ever finds this, in case I'm dead. You know, he's just like he puts on an Oscar-worthy performance in that video, and he just comes in and hands it to Hank, and Hank and Marie are watching it just gobsmacked, just horrified.
Yeah,
she's literally, and they did that parody where they flip back to what they're actually seeing, and it's him in Malcolm in the Middle doing a dance routine to roller skate.